Howdy y'all, Eric with our Functional Farmhouse coming at you. Today's video topic, things I've done to my Ram 2500 to improve my towing experience. Now, if you're stock and you're towing under, 1,000, 1,200 tongue weight, stock tire, stock suspension with a weight distribution hitch is going to be pretty much your ticket. When I was stock towing our toy hauler, I was pretty good with the stink bug on these things. I dropped a good 3. We were about level towing. It was okay. Since going with the Carli 3.25-inch E-Venture setup on 37s, airbags became necessary. We went with the lighter coils for better on-road drivability feeling, going with the softer coil. And so we're just going to touch on a couple things we've done to the truck to improve our towing overall. And we just wrapped up. I've got, we just did this Airlift wireless system. I've just got about it. It's just about wrapped up. I got a mini tap instead of a micro tap for the accessory, but it still works. So right now we're at my low PSI 8, and I have these airbags set up. I'll show you to be removable if I want to attempt to boogie off-road. But, I've got it set for my towing. I've got it mounted. We're airing up. Just a little teaser. One of the other things, the cool thing that I really like, and this was one of the primary reasons why I went with the E-Venture, is the rear dampening is adjustable in multiple tiers. Now, if you haven't experienced this truck at 0 with my light coils, no airbags, wallows all over the road with over 700 pounds in the back. And when you crank this up to 100, this thing just hugs the road. The dampening is so spot on, and it is so worth it, especially, when you're towing 300-400 miles, it makes a big difference. Now, we really like those things, and I'm going to get out of the truck and show you all a couple of other things we've done. So, did I pop the hood? Let's pop the hood. We'll start out here. Now, one of the first things we did was we added a 50 amp circuit for our Victron 30 to 30 charger, which is located on the trailer tongue. And I've got a little bit of wiring to touch up for my compressor over here. But so we've got this all dialed in like OE. We've got the sheathing, shrink wrap. I made this holder. So we want to be really OE looking and fitting. And so that comes all the way down the back of the truck. And I've got an Anderson connector back here that we hook the camper into. So that's one of the things that I like to do. And right now, the truck's filthy if you're paying attention. We've got the Airlift 5000 airbags. And these I have made to be replaceable, well, not replaceable, but removable. So they're not attached to the axle. They're only attached up here at the top. And I just added my compressor. So I've got this tapped in. These are removable. I can pull these off, take the airbags out, put my bump stops in. Before the compressor, I had Schrader valves on both sides so I could air it up either side. And there's the compressor catching up. And I will show you where we're at with that guy. So we decided to mount the compressor down here on the body. I didn't want to drill holes in the frame. I want to drill holes in the body. So we've got the intake is up here. Our wire loom comes in. We've got all 4 bolt holes utilized, and then I've got a relatively short run going up, and the wiring comes all the way on the driver's side down and around. That way we can have everything under the hood as clean as possible. And you'll notice we've got the Amp Extreme steps, which are really nice. They're quick, they're quiet, they tuck up nice, and that keeps my compressor out of the way. That way, oh, another thing we did, I have an Anderson connector for custom jumper cables I built. That way I plug in, and it prevents folks from borrowing my cables and running off into the sunset. So there we are, y'all. Just a couple things that we've done that we think are improvements to make a really nice truck even better. And, you know, again, if you're not going 37s and up, you might not need some of this stuff, but the DC-DC charger has been great. It adds a ton of flexibility to keeping our battery charged, the house battery on the camper when we're driving. So all in all, we'll see how the compressor works. I like that I've got my 2 presets, and here's my... So these are my bump stops that would normally go in place of the airbags. My only heartburn on the airbags is there's only 2 9/16 nuts that hold those in. And you see I've got the quick net couplers, but I have to jack the back of the truck up to get the passenger bag in and out because of the track bar. Not super ideal. I'm still on the fence about the CJC quick removal bags. You know, at $1,700, if it's just not clear if those can be removed with the truck at stock height. Because if I've got to get my high lift out to do it, I ain't spending another 17. I'll do with this. So if you've got those bags, drop a comment. I may or may not be getting them, but yeah, there we are, y'all. Hope you're having a great day, and we'll see you guys on the next video. Take care.